I mentioned earlier what the difference, or I said that there's a difference between a locally based and a cloud based one. Well, there's two big differential that makes these two sides of the same coin and very important. Let's take a look at the locally based one. What I mean by locally based one is that it's a bot or it's just a program that is installed on your computer that you run on your computer. It's something that you have to start up even before you get started streaming, and it uses your computer's resources to operate as a cloud-based one would use a cloud-based infrastructure or server somewhere. So a cloud-based is a little bit, I would say, it has some advantage over a cloud-based one. So locally installed means that you can do a little bit more. It's more tightly integrated into your actual stream. It can provide a way to set up scenes, changing your scenes on your OBS. It can change browser sources on the fly. It can do a lot of things, and it could be a great automation tool that you can use. I know I'm not using the term like AI as like your automation tool, but no, automation in the fact that if, let's say, to take the case with Atom, is that you can have it, if you're playing a certain game, you can have your Twitch channel points are specific to that particular game and decide if you want to change games. It automatically recognizes that change and then clears out your channel points and puts in the new points that are related to whatever game that you're playing at the moment. So there's a lot of good automation that these locally based installed chatbots can do for you. And they also can pull from your computer where you have a file of sound effects that you want to use or music that you want to use. Let's say someone comes into your stream as a regular chatter, and as soon as they type something the first time in your chat when they come in, and like I mentioned before, is that a sound or a music bed plays in the background and a graphic pops up on the stream, and you say, "Hey, welcome so and so. How's it going? Welcome on in." Go down that route. And you can do so much more. So if you do, I know with Firebot, it's mostly Firebot is another locally based or locally installed chatbot that you can change when someone comes in, and it has like a shout out command, but you can tie it into whenever they first type something in the chat. So it's kind of like a shout out. And you can have music playing and has a graphics with their user avatar or profile picture and their name and a link in chat. And you can go completely balls to the wall with that. Now, another thing with the locally installed chatbots is if you ever, I want to direct you to someone who's called Nutty. He streams a lot on Twitch, but he also has a YouTube channel where he posts up stuff that he's been working on. And the stuff that he's come up with is insane, pretty much, where you can call up these, I'm call them mini games, or like count Pokemon that run across the screen, and it's a whole little fun thing. It's like good 60 seconds of going through this, and the people chat, type in what they believe, how many Pokemon have run across the screen, and it's all good fun. It's just something that he created in a program called StreamerBot. So there's a lot of stuff that is going on there that he can post and say, "Hey, this is what you can do with this." Hey, what's up, Lo-Fi Monk? Awesome. Well, welcome on in. We'll be talking about Mix It Up in just a little bit. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff that he's done, and it's just completely, it's weird to see how, the things that you can do with a locally based or locally installed chatbot. Now, there's other ones, if we move from computer-based, like locally installed, to cloud-based. Cloud-based is, again, just think of it as like it's installed not on your computer, but somewhere on a server in the cloud. And now you're going to have pretty much the same functionality. You'll have your commands, your different callbacks, call to actions, and shout out commands and stuff like that. But the problem is that it's not tightly integrated into your system. So it doesn't really have the capability to change your OBS scene. It's not going to say, oh, you're playing Cyberpunk. Let's go ahead and change your OBS scene to the Cyberpunk scene. No, it's not really going to have that control because it does not see what's going on in your computer because it's installed somewhere else. So for those, it's a little bit easier for a new person coming in, and they're not inundated with all of the options are available on a local install copy. So it gives them the simple things like making commands. You can post in your Discord link command, your YouTube, follow your own socials or your link tree or anything like that. That simple commands. You can set it up for like !Discord, and it'll pull up in chat !Discord, and a command, come follow me on the Discord link, and here's the link. And it gives you options as well as some channel point integration. It's a good point to look at is the Stream Elements system. They have a chatbot that is a cloud-based bot, and it does a lot of like a loyalty-based program. So if your viewers are watching and they start accruing some points that they can use in your shop, if you have set that up, they can buy, or I should say with air quotes, buy like a game that you have set up with the game code in there or whatever that you have set up in your store. So they can use that as a loyalty program if you're using Stream Elements. And a lot of these cloud-based ones have that capability as well to do a loyalty-based point system. It's not going to be as robust, but it's still something there that you can use. And it's something that a lot of people kind of go towards, like Nightbot. There's Moobot. Beatbot is another good one that I use. And blinking on Stream Elements. And there's probably Botrix and Botissimo are another couple cloud-based. And you have plenty of options that going through these, and I'll show you here in just a moment, because once I go look through all these different options for different bots. But yeah, that's the difference between a cloud-based and a locally based chatbot. Is this how much integration that you want to go with, or do you want to go with a more simple, easy to use, just to get started as quickly as possible, put some commands out there, and just get started creating your content. And chatbots on the cloud are a perfect way to do that. You don't have to worry about being with all the different options thrown at you. So again, look at what you want to do in the long term. You don't have to, you're not stuck with one bot. You can go to a different one if you feel that cloud-based is no longer serving your purpose. Go to it, try out, mix it up, or Atom. It's just something that you can do.